This is a recap of the Monday, November 8th, 2021 City Council work session and meeting. Most of the items today actually happened at the work session. We heard a proposal from members of our local VFW about a VFW Purple Heart Memorial Monument, and they have a proposal to move forward with that. So what we got to see tonight was renderings of a possible, the monument itself, and then the space that it would go in. The council, there was no need for a vote at this point, but the council was all in favor of letting that group move forward. They will do so, trying to go ahead with funding and so forth. And so the proposed space is actually, I guess we would call it the entrance to the airport on 7th Avenue southeast, and I can't remember the roughly 17th, I believe, street. Anyway, at the entrance to the airport, the drawing and sketches looked nice, looked very impressive as a good space to use that. I know the committee was looking at various spaces within the city, and as soon as they saw that one, they were very happy with it. So we'll have more to come on that, but we did give the VFW permission to keep moving forward, and that the city is definitely behind their project. Also on the work session, we heard from the department head report from the Grand Rapids Area Library. Will Richter, our Director of Library Service, was here to discuss what's happened in the last year at the library, and he discussed things under kind of three themes: adaptation, communication, and collaboration. Certainly the library during COVID had to, or as COVID began, had to change and adapt to how they provided services, and they certainly adapted very well. They created a drive-through window. They did a number of things virtually, and so the library was really well used during COVID, considering the situation. And they also gave us an update on the communication they are doing with various groups and the collaboration with various entities around the city. Questions were asked about passports and how that process is going, and they have been extremely busy providing passport registration services, and the time limit on that's coming down. The time delays were not on the library's end, but the Department of State, and the wait list is starting to shorten up. I know at one time it was a good 3 months or more before some people were getting their passports. So they are continuing doing that. And also at the end of the work session, we had a update from Lisa Peterson, who represents the Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota. 2 weeks ago, she was in town to give our police training in epilepsy, and she also gave training to the public at the Kiesler House when she was here. And so today she was here to present to the council what happened, and thanks and a certificate for our police going above and beyond their normal training to receive the training. And from what we've heard from our police department, it was very good training. And so we appreciate the work the Epilepsy Foundation did, and that our police department received that training. And so at the public forum at the regular meeting, she presented the certificate to the police department. Also on the agenda is for council reports. Councilmember Toven shared that her and Councilmember Conley last week were involved with a practice burn by the fire department. It was live firefighting, everything from taking off from the fire hall and going into the live burning building and seeing what the firefighters do and actually participating in that. I know myself and the other two council members had done that the last time there was a practice burn a number of years ago. So it's always impressive to see see the knowledge of our firefighters and what they go through and what they're up against. And we certainly thank them for their service to the community. On the consent agenda tonight, amongst other things, we adopted a resolution accepting a $1,900,600 grant from the U.S. Department of Commerce Economic Development Administration. That grant is to go to the Grand Rapids Cohasset Industrial Park infrastructure project to bring water and sewer and so forth out to what most people call the old Ainsworth site. And so by doing that, we hope that we know that will spur some development of businesses who need those things at the site to start their business up. Only one item was on the regular agenda tonight, and that was to appoint a council member to the Arrowhead Regional Development Commission. And so we did that. We nominated Councilmember Adams, who had been on that commission before, and he was willing to re-up his term on that. So with that, we adjourn the meeting. Our next regular meeting is scheduled for November 22nd at 5 p.m. in 2 weeks. We will see you then, and hope everybody enjoys the last warm couple of days before it looks like the snow is coming in, and best of luck to all deer hunters this second week. With that, we'll see you in 2 weeks.